Hey, the Most High, man, through His Son, is really pushing that vibration out. The Father Yahweh through His Son, Yahweh Shai, our Lord and Savior, that the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. His real name in the Hebrew, in the ancient Hebrew, the Holy Tongue is Yahweh Shai. Now, this vibration being pushed out over here, we have the land of Ham, Africa. You have Israelites scattered amongst them. You have this group called Africando, Senegal, which Senegal is heavy into that salsa, man. And this salsa, I would say, is better, up to par, better than the Northern Kingdom, man. This Africando, man, is up there with Ephraim, man, side to side with Ephraim. The music's bad as hell, man. You listen to it, you can clearly see that they're Israelites, they're jigs. And I know a brother that was in Senegal. He's an Israelite, and I told him he's an Israelite. He said, "Yeah, I'm an Israelite." Matter of fact, last week, it's heavy. This vibration is being pushed out, showing you it's all spiritual. I seen a old friend of mine named Yaya too. He's from the Ivory Coast, and you can clearly see he's an Israelite, man. So you have our people scattered amongst some Hamite nations, man. Which, remember, the clavos, the salsa started in Cuba. They got their instruments, right? Their clavos and everything from the west coast of Africa. They're the Yorubas, man. Our people that was out there. Our people that was in the west coast of Africa, man. So they got their instruments. They got the clavos from there. And you had the rumba, right? The sambo. And then later on, you got the mambo kings. Mambo. You had rumba. You had mambo. Then you had the Mambo Kings. Then Manasseh, you had Celia Cruz and all that, and they passed it down, right, to Ephraim, because Ephraim's the head tribe. And you had the three Mambo Kings, and then you had Eddie Torres. Then you had Hector Lavoe, and then Ephraim blew the salsa up. But it really started in Havana, Cuba, man. You know? But that was that northern and southern kingdom, because when that transatlantic slave trade popped off, that's when the music really started popping amongst the tribes, man. Yeah, the song's called Linda Africana, man. Beautiful African woman. Really supposed to be beautiful Israelite woman. Beautiful daughter of Zion. Beautiful princess. That's what it should be called, this song. A lot of people lost their customs being scattered amongst these other heathen nations, man. But now the Great Awakening's coming, man.
Señores, que me causaba temblores con su lindo caminar. Cuando se me presentó, señores, resulta ser la princesa de Abengurú. Linda africana, mi ritmo te llama. Linda africana.
And if you say, hey, that's spiritual, hey, Northern Kingdom, you know, they're part of the tribes too. Matter of fact, Hector Lavoe, they had the Fania All-Stars. Was it they went over there in Central Africa, man? It was Hector Lavoe, Celia Cruz. It was like the all-star team, man. The Northern Kingdom. They went over there to visit their Southern Kingdom brothers, and they had fringes on, had garments on and everything. And they was playing the clavos and playing the instruments, and they was like, yo, that's the shit that we fucking play. It was clicking to Manasseh and Ephraim, like, yo, what the fuck? That's the same shit we play. Because it's spiritual, man. We're the same people, man. And that music started popping off. The time of slavery started popping off. That's when when the tribes started mingling amongst each other. That's when the music was really popping, man. You have the Colombia, you have the cumbia, right? You have the bachata, you know, the bachata merengue in Simeon, Dominican Republic. You have the salsa with Manasseh and Ephraim, you know. And prior to that, over there in Senegal, man, showing you the spirit. We're the same people, man. We're the same people, man. Matter of fact, Anthony Santos, that bachata that he plays, when you look at his instruments and everything, that goes back to jazz, man, which goes back to Judah. Because Judah, from what all of us came from the waters of Judah. So all the Anthony Santos jazz playing, really, he's really a jazz player. That's what he is. The saxophone, the jazz playing, all that. Showing you the tribes are all the same, man. How you gonna say we're not the same people, man? The mariachi with the Mexicans, Issachar. Matter of fact, their main instrument and when the mariachi first came about was the harp, man. David played the harp. You know, showing you devils in Israel, you ain't the real Jews. You can't fucking dance. Our ancestors can dance. They have soul. They have style. Goddamn devils, man. You're gonna go in slavery. That's what you're gonna do. That's the only thing you're gonna do. And your head's gonna get banged against fucking drums. That's gonna be the drum beating, because you can't dance, you can't sing, you have no soul. How you gonna entertain us? We're gonna make sport out of you, man. ¡Hueva, coño! Psalm 149 and 5. Let the saints be joyful and glory. Let them sing along upon their beds. That's in the kingdom. You're going to be singing and dancing, man. Let the high praise of God be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand. To execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people. It's one of my favorite scriptures, man. We're actually going to have a two-edged sword to execute vengeance upon the heathen, man. We're going to be dancing. We're going to be having a beautiful time, man. To bind their kings with chains with Rothschild's elites, and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints, praise ye the Lord. That's going to be the honor the Lord's going to give. That's going to be the honor he's going to give to his saints. Who are the saints? The Israelites. The King of Kings, Yahweh Shai. 144,000 and 1/3. That's the times that we're living in, man. The kingdom going to be beautiful, man. Wepa. You gonna tell me that's a head mic, man? Look how that brother's getting down, man. Looks like a brother that I know in the camp too. Huepa, coño.
La africana cuando baila este ritmo cadencioso, ella me pone a gozar y yo así.